Hello, everyone. This is Ross Carpri with Keller Williams Vestavia here today with you with Andy Gagliano as well. We're actually going to talk about a few things going on in the real estate business. Andy had seen something that indicated that sales might be a little down this month or since the first of the year. A lot of people contribute that to the weather. A lot of people contributed on, after holiday blues, I guess, trying to regather their thoughts to get ready for the new year. But in the office I'm in now with Keller Williams and Vestavia, we do not see that. We had sales meeting last week, and we've got some agents that have produced $1, $2, $3 million in sales in January. And the manager of the firm was saying that if this is any indication of what it's going to be like in 2026, then we're all going to have to just buckle down and get ready because it's coming. So I'll get Andy's thoughts in a little bit, but what I wanted to stress to people is, we read a lot in the news and hear a lot on TV about interest rates, and are they going to drop? Are they going to go up? What are they going to do? The economy and all that, but there is no indication from what we're seeing that anything's going to let up at all. People have situations. You have people that need a bigger house because they just recently were married and it's a blended family, and now you don't have anywhere to put the 4 kids that we all have. So that's going to change. That's going to make you make a decision to list your home and sell it and get something bigger. There's people that are getting out of the homes to, the elderly people. Sometimes they're thinking about maybe going into an assisted living or a limited facility. Those people have to sell. So there's a lot of different reasons that cause people to make a move with their current home. And hopefully we can be there to help them through all that and try to make the transition as easy as possible. Interest rates, they do have an effect on people, but just like I was telling Andy earlier, I have had people that have paid $2 million, $3 million for a home and paid cash. And you think that's unusual, but it's not. And those people don't care what the interest rates are. Mm-hmm. If they find a house that they like for their family and they have the funds to do it, they're going to do it. Doesn't matter if interest rates are 5% or 8%, they're going to do it. So, you have to just kind of be wise, look at your own situation, look and kind of see what's the best way to handle that. And of course, Andy and I can certainly help you with that. My number is 205-601-0123. Be more than happy to sit down with you and just kind of go over what your plan is, what you're thinking about doing. We'll look at market value in your area, just kind of see what homes are selling for and to see if you can actually make that move. And if you can, we'll be more than happy to help you with that. I'm going to turn it over now to Andy so he can kind of go over some things that he's seeing on his side of the business to see, to show what the changes are for this year.
Yeah, so thank you, Ross. Yeah, this article kind of piqued my interest a little bit because it is talking about national numbers, and you have to think about what's going on around us, what's going on around Birmingham, what's going on around Alabama, and think back. Fortunately, about 85% of Alabama missed. And so you got Mississippi, Tennessee, Georgia, all the way up the East Coast, just frigid temperatures, a huge amount of snowfall with some ice on top of it. And all it takes, when you think about, Ross, that headline said that existing home sales had dropped by 8%. Think about that over a 30-day time frame. How much business out of, because real estate's 7 days a week, how many days out of a month do you have to just for things to be shut down completely do we have to be to have an 8% drop? Well, if there's 30 days in a month and January had 31 and you're talking about 8% drop, so that's basically about 3 days that things had to be shut down with nothing going on. And I will say that that's probably what the case was. It was probably all weather related. So,
Sure.
we talk about the effect that rates have on the real estate market, and that interest rates right now kind of hovering around that 6% mark. A lot of people view that 6% mark as a mental hurdle, or that mental starting line for a lot of people.
Right.
Might be the better way to say it, where if rates drop below that amount or get to that number, they're going to get into the market. And so I think that in Alabama, we are seeing the benefit of those rates getting to that 6% mark, along with the fact that, hey, it was cold. It was cold in January. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a cold month.
Absolutely.
But we fortunately didn't have a lot of that bad weather that shut people in or locked people in their homes. So
Right.
they were able to get out and continue to purchase homes. So I don't believe in Alabama we were down 8% in sales for existing home sales at all in January. And I would even venture to say that we might have been up a little bit compared to where we were last year because the rates are better. So what does that mean as a buyer? What does that mean as a seller? Well, as a seller, I think it means you need to be getting your house ready to get on the market. And as a buyer, I think it means you need to be making contact with a mortgage professional and a real estate professional months from now. And so that's where we're also now be glad to help out and try to help you guys navigate the real estate industry and the mortgage industry. So, you can reach me if you want to have a conversation about mortgages. You can reach me at 205-979-4412. I'm at extension 1. Something that maybe we need to talk about next week, Ross, is I've added a couple of down payment assistance programs. And so maybe we can talk about how those work and talk about some of the benefits for people who want to buy and for them to be able to take advantage of these programs.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, my number, if you need me, is 205-601-0123. And again, this is all no obligation. We're here to help. Sometimes it's just good to talk it out with somebody that can kind of give you an idea. Well, you know what, you make a valid point. This is probably a good idea. Or you could come back and say, based on these factors, maybe right now is not the time. I mean, we have done that before. So it's an open-ended conversation, and hopefully we can help you out. So thank you so much for joining. Andy, thank you, and I certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hope you have a great week, and I hope everybody else does as well. We'll see you next week.
Okay, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.